to Alan Smith, who couldn't keep it in. Frustration, really, having to bring Comyn on, I guess, for Aston Villa, because they looked so ineffective as an attacking force in the first half. But they might have been thinking about a tactical substitution rather than an enforced one. David Platt, of course, injured. He's got a chance of playing tomorrow in either the third-place playoff or the final. Dixon finding Smith. Now Thomas. Good ball for Davis. Limpar arriving on the left. Oh! Nearly a repeat of his first half effort. And a lovely moment from Limpar, which proved that he's equally good with either foot, because he took the defender on with the ball on his left foot and had the confidence to switch it to his right to try the shot. Lovely skill from a naturally two-footed player who really has an eye for goal. Well, he, I would predict, if he continues this kind of form, is going to be an instant favourite at Highbury. Gage for Aston Villa suddenly finds space. York. Not a bad effort, actually. Seaman had it covered on that near post. But Dwight York, who tormented Aston Villa as a 16-year-old when they went on tour to Trinidad and Tobago, that's what made Graham Taylor spot him and invite him over to England for a trial. He certainly has confidence. His family still living over in Tobago, and he's spent an anxious couple of weeks with the problems they've had politically over there, telephoning them to make sure they're all right. Linnigan. Not a bad ball, that. Merson. Limpar. Another good effort. Oh! It was like a pinball machine for a moment in the Villa goal mouth, and it was Limpar's shot that led to all the problems for Spink and his colleagues. Offside at the other end against Cascarino. Well, he doesn't mind having a crack at goal, whatever the angle, whatever the distance. And as it came off McGrath, Spink was very grateful to scramble onto it. He's learned a few words of English by the looks of it as well. Well, I know that Wembley cannot live by football alone, but it does seem a shame when the old turf had got itself back into the best state we'd seen for many years, that it should suddenly be scarred and marked from American football and so-called pop stars appearing on it. It's a sacred, hallowed field at this, and I'd like to see it remain so, but I guess it's all about earning revenue to keep the stadium alive. Here's Adams. Good layoff from Smith to Davis. Limpar. Winterburn. Adams. Well, if you count the number of passes that Arsenal have strung together consecutively here, it would be an impressive figure. And of course, the moment any commentator says anything like that, they go and give the ball away. Linnigan did, but wins it back. Not for long. York. Done well here, Dwight York. Done really well. Perhaps held onto it a shade too long, but let's not be critical of the young man. He had other people he could have brought into play, but he's keen and eager himself, and perhaps that affected his judgment. Tony Adams, a solid man, providing the barrier. Merson for Arsenal. Oh yes, good play by Paul Merson. Still going forward, and in the end, Andy Comyn and Derek Mountfield combined to deny him. Great cheers from the Arsenal supporters as a cavalcade of substitutes warm up. Strange sight. Being held back by Gordon Cowens. Rocastle has the ball. Smith awaits. Now Thomas. Rocastle again. Sloppy ball. Spink just fingertipped it wide of the post. It was a very difficult angle for Paul Merson, and he had the confidence to try and find the far post instantly. Spink just got the fingertips to the ball. Limpar with the corner. Davis leaving it to Thomas. Away by McGrath. Back it comes to Thomas. Good tackle. Now Daly. Dixon, very, very sharp. Right on the attacking player's toes the moment he received the ball. And Arsenal about to make a substitution. Paul Merson makes way. No reflection on his performance, I'm sure. But George Graham just wants to give another player the opportunity, and it's the young man who took his opportunity well in the first team last season, Kevin Campbell. Obviously not superstitious either, wearing the number 13. Still only 19, got a hat-trick in a match against Farnborough Town in a friendly last Saturday. Manfield gives it away to Rocastle. Thomas. Useful ball for Smith. Winterburn in support. Limpar. Oh, he's got round Price, and that was mighty close to a possible penalty, but it doesn't matter, he's still got the ball. Campbell on the far post. He could have marked his introduction to the game with a goal. Neat little downward header, just not quite enough meat on it to obey Spink. Limpar smiles about that moment when, well, to me, I've got to say, I think that should have been a penalty. Limpar just got on with it. And in the end, Campbell's header nearly caught Spink out. Play again. Cowens. In towards Cascarino. Adams got it away. Price. The two guys who were involved in the was it or was it not a penalty incident? This time it is a free kick. And Arsenal now make their second substitution. David Rocastle making way for Perry Groves. Always a sight that opposition teams don't relish. Perry Groves with a lot of pace and ability to take defenders on, coming on at this stage of a game when legs are tired, can be a real match winner. So a free kick to Aston Villa. Derek Manfield, the number 5, just runs over the ball. Cowens chips it in, and it's a useful looking one as well. And Seaman just about snaked out a hand and got there. A well-worked free kick. And with a quarter of an hour to go, Ray's moved down that left-hand side. Might well have caught Arsenal out. It was a free header, certainly, and Seaman just kept it. Here's Campbell. Groves immediately gets into the action. And a useful looking cross for Smith, and Campbell! Yes! Good substitution, George. Groves made it. Campbell scored it. You can't ask for more than that. And this young man has an instinct for scoring goals. 19 he is. Scored loads and loads in the combination in the youth team at Highbury. He's just one of those naturals. Right place, right time, good finish. And full credit to Perry Groves. Lovely little pullback cross. Just as well that it was missed by Alan Smith, says Campbell. Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 0. With about 13 minutes remaining. And now at least the scoreline has a look of justice about it, because Arsenal fully deserve to be in command here. They've played with a verve and a style and a confidence throughout that Villa have never been able to match. They've made sensible substitutions at the right time, and it's all gone exceptionally well for them. I suppose the only fear you have as a manager like George Graham is that they come to the ball too early. League season still a couple of weeks away, and here goes Campbell again. Whoops, in his eagerness he fell, but kept possession. With a useful cross. Couldn't get it again. Pass to Dixon. Well, to put it mildly, Lee Dixon doesn't get on target too often in the Stoke City or his Arsenal days. He stole into the space well then, kept the shot down. Just dragged it wide. And Rice, still feeling the effects of that injury, has been forced to leave the field, and Aston Villa forced to make the second substitution. Ian Olney, player who has taken his place. Winterburn at the other end, gets it back, under pressure from Olney. Dixon. Good ball. Smith. McGrath right behind him though. Controlled it well though. Now Campbell. Good ball forward for Thomas here. And still Thomas. Build-up was good, no sting in the shot. Well, not the happiest introduction to English football for Joe Venglos, the Czechoslovak manager of Aston Villa. York. Doesn't lack confidence. Gage, Cowans. Right again to Gray. Good looking cross. Oh, only met it, and York skied the rebound. Only doing well to anticipate the cross, and as the loose ball dropped, the first real moment of danger, I think you could say, to the Arsenal goal. Olney's header, Seaman beat it away, and York hit the rebound over. He had to hit it first time though, in fairness. David Platt will definitely want to get involved in the action tomorrow. No footballer likes watching. Remember, Villa certain of a game tomorrow anyway, because they will take part in the third place playoff, unless there's a miracle in the last few minutes here. Here's Cascarino. Tremendous effort. And a very good save by David Seaman. Now, Tony Cascarino has been Villa's best attacking player by a mile. And that was a very good shot. So can Villa snatch something at the death here? I wonder. Daly. Winterburn gets it clear. They're not clear enough yet, but now it is. Groves. Limpar. Groves wants it back. He did not get it where he intended it. Cowans forward. Mascherino. And there's the final whistle, and Arsenal deservedly will take their place in the Nikita final tomorrow afternoon. They dominated the match virtually from start to finish. Only a couple of periods when Aston Villa showed us a reminder of their form from last season. Kevin Campbell, within a couple of minutes of coming on as a substitute, got the second goal from Perry Groves, who'd only just come on himself. The first goal, a memorable effort from the new Swedish international Anders Limpar. All round, a thoroughly efficient performance by Arsenal. They played some very good football, kept possession well, and were by far the better team. Aston Villa will have to go back to the training ground, I think, and work a bit harder for the start of the new season. Arsenal look good. And the final score, Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 0.
Well, certainly then the two best teams, Arsenal and Sampdoria, will meet in tomorrow afternoon's final. But a sad day for football here with the news of the death of Joe Mercer on his 76th birthday. Joe, closely connected with both clubs here, played in Arsenal's championship team and also managed the Villa. And George Graham, I know you want to pay your own special tribute.
Yes, Joe Mercer, a great player both for Everton and also for Arsenal. And then went on to be an outstanding manager, winning the championship and the cup for Manchester City. I knew Joe very well for 30 years, and he was my first manager when I first came down from Scotland to Aston Villa. And I think football will be sadder for losing people like Joe Mercer. A great character and a great ambassador for the game.
George, thank you very much indeed. Well, Joe Mercer had a lovely saying. He loved people who played this game with a smile on their boots. And let's hope we have a bit of a grin tomorrow afternoon when Arsenal, the Nikita holders, play Sampdoria, the European Cup Winners' Cup holders. I know you're going to join us, 2:35. See you then. For now, good night from Wembley.
Andy Linnigan back in the Arsenal team.